The Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Oh my God.
They did it.
They did.
Oh,
That is so stupid.
Arthur Smith strikes. Wow. Holy smoke. In a word, Bijan Robinson is spectacular.
Oh my God.
The
They
problem is
already
not
had
that
a good
pick.
running back.
The problem is you could have moved down, gotten another pick, and still got it.
The Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Fuck! God damn! God! God! No! 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 Fuck that. We should have got a quarterback, man.
He gonna cry in the car.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
I want to talk to you now.
Bijan! Oh! Oh, man. It's going to be a long day for the NFC South Bowl. The Atlanta Falcons got Bijan Robinson. Oh, sucker buckle. We finna be running that thing all over them.
The thoughts and views on this channel are solely those of Marcus Washington. You, the viewer, have every right to disagree with said views. Just know we're still trying to figure out, did Crime Mob ever get charged for knucking and bucking?
Cheer, ring, loud. With pride we claim our team, our pride, Atlanta's flame. Every move, boy, it's our time. The city's legacy forever intertwined in the dome, where the birds of praise soar. Every victory the fans implore. Under those lights, they chase that glory and seek that shine. Hearts beat to the rhythm of time. I want that wind, boy, with all this grind, but it can't slip away. Ain't a team that can claim our space. Hey, under those lights, they chase that glory, seek that shine. Heartbeat to the rhythm of time. I want that wind, boy, with all this grind, but it can't slip away. Ain't a team that can claim our space, 'cause it's all about local business. We ain't come play around with you, we about to act a whole fool with you, 'cause we all about that local business. 'Cause we all about that local business.
Let's jump in about your draft. I love Bijan Robinson. I thought you should take him. I'm glad that you did. Walk me through your process on taking a running back in this day and age in the top 10 of an NFL draft. Terry Fondo, please.
Yep. And really the way we look at it, Rich, is when you're we can have these rules, or people can have these rules that you don't take a running back at a certain point or a guard at a certain point. You have to take a premium position. But what we say is, tell me the player, and who's the particular running back that's sitting there. And when it's a guy like Bijan Robinson, who we don't even put in a running back box when we talk about positionless football, and he's an impact offensive player. And wherever he is, wherever you get him the ball, he's a playmaker.
Bijan Robinson lined up in the slot, going in motion here.
Bijan Robinson dancing around. And he has the football, puts a move on.
What is up, family? You are on the mark with your boy Marcus Washington, where we talk everything Falcons football, man. And on this page of the Atlanta Falcons Yearbook, we're going to take a look at the one and the only Bijan Robinson. Picked at number 8 in last year's draft. It was yet another controversial pick. Why, you say? Say it with me. We could have got a quarterback, man. But Atlanta decided to go with this kid because they felt like he was a generational talent. Boy sits at 5'11", 216 pounds, 22 years of age as of like literally today. And he was arguably, again, the best player in a lot of people's boards, or on a lot of people's boards. So if you take a look at last year, I mean, to me, I thought that he could have did better last year. And he almost rushed for 1,000 yards. He had 976 rush yards, 487 receiving yards. He had 4 rushing touchdowns, 4 reception touchdowns. And this was with Tyler Algier in the lineup. And we know Tyler Algier is a straight up dog. One of the weaknesses in Bijan's game last year was the receiving game. And I just think he needs to touch that up a little more. If he does that in the offseason, bro, you're looking at the chocolate Christian McCaffrey here. And he will probably be either the top rusher or top 3 in every category. He's got that type of talent. Last year, defenses really stacked the box, and they forced Desmond Ridder to throw the ball. And we see how that turned out, family. So that played a role in it too. Also, the terrible offensive play calling. And, you know, there were days where Arthur Smith literally got called to the mat on this particular subject alone.
What have you learned about Bijan Robinson over the last several months now that you've had him in your family?
Yeah, I think with Bijan, what makes him different, and I've said this, I got asked this the other day, and I meant this in all sincerity, like, he's one of the most mature players I've ever dealt with this much hype and expectation. Rich, I do honestly believe like it's harder and harder now to deal with hype. You know, every generation and whatever it is, and a lot of people now, they live through their screen. That's probably not the best thing, but it is. It's the way of the world right now.
Well, I think a lot of it, again, the results are what they are. And Mike said this is kind of a, you don't mind, I'll give some context to it. Because again, a smart friend of mine too, we were talking about nuance and context, and sometimes, you know, 2 things could be true at once. One, when you haven't gotten the results you want, you know, you should be criticized and be objective. And I talked about being objective, so what does that mean? So you got to go look at things that didn't work. You know, why you did something, what your intent is. Okay, well, why is the result? So you got to look at your mistakes and your failures and say, all right, this is what our intent, what you're thinking about, or how do I objectively fix that? And that's what you got to be really honest. That's the only way you improve. So whether you're coaching or you're a player or
Coach, any update on the league's inquiry per the injury report in Bijan's situation?
Are you talking about like sensationalized things? Like, look.
That's kind of the inquiry, not.
No, I mean, guys, if you guys really understand how things really operate, I understand outrage and drama sells. Like, you're not, guys. Like, if you really understand like how things really operate, that there's nothing there. So I don't know what. I haven't given 1 second of thought about it.
So yeah, that guy, poor offensive play calling, didn't help anybody on the team out. Didn't help Kyle Pitts. Didn't help Desmond Ridder. Didn't help Tyler Algier. Didn't help Drake London. Definitely did not help CP. So even with all that stuff that happened last season, there were still bright spots from Bijan Robinson. Again, I think this kid is an incredible talent, and we have him on a rookie scale contract with Kirk Cousins coming in and Michael Penix following Kirk Cousins. So Bijan, to me, is going to have a breakout year. I think he's clearing over 1,000 yards rushing this year. There's no question about that. And I think he could potentially get about another 700 yards, receiving. So I'm excited for this kid, man. Again, I love the pick when we got him. I thought that the kid was an absolute stud coming out of college. I mean, he was putting guys on skates last year. He was sauteing guys out there on the field. They were scared. They were scared to like square up with him because they didn't want to get their ankles broke. That's an embarrassing thing to have done to you on national TV. So again, man, I love the kid. And we have been blessed as far as running backs the last couple of years. To be honest, that's been one of our bright spots. You know, when we got Cordell Patterson, nobody thought that he would be able to translate into a running back the way that he did. Then the next year, he gets hurt. Tyler Algier. Well, the next year, I forget who the running back that we got to back him up. He came from Kansas City. His name escapes me now, but he played like one game, and Tyler Algier was the third string running back, and Caleb Huntley was on the practice squad. I was irritated when Huntley did not make the team, because what I saw from preseason and training camp, I'm like, this dude is an absolute beast. So we get Tyler Algier in the second slot, then we get Caleb Huntley, then Cordell Patterson goes out, and Tyler and Huntley ate until Caleb got hurt. So, but Tyler, he ate all year. So Tyler definitely deserved his spot. And there were a lot of people that did not like the fact that we picked up Bijan knowing what we had in Tyler Algier. To me, you could never be mad at a 1-2 punch at running back. I look at, you know, the years where we had Coleman and Devontae Freeman, especially in that 2016 year. I think between the two of them, I think Freeman fumbled twice. Coleman didn't fumble at all the entire season. And both of them were deadly. They can both catch out of the backfield. They could both run the ball. Coleman was a lot faster. And Freeman was the scat back type of guy. And Freeman played mean. But it seemed like when we gave him that extension, I always say this, he got injured signing the contract because he was never right after that. And Coleman ended up going to San Francisco. I don't even know what he's doing now. But to have Bijan and have depth there, and then we picked up another running back in the draft, we have depth everywhere on offense. So, again, man, now I rarely hear people saying that picking up Bijan Robinson was a big mistake, because the people that were kind of salty about the pick after last year, they're like, yeah, we good. So with that being said and done, fam, I am up out of here, man. Be sure to like and subscribe if you loved the video, man. I appreciate everybody that watched it. And with that being said and done, fam, I am out. Peace.
But it can't slip away. Ain't a team that can claim our space. Cause it's all about local business. We ain't come play around with you. We about to act a whole fool with you. Cause we all about that local business. Yeah. Cause we all about that local business.